this puzzle, and everyone will have a different response to the puzzle. It's a psychological experiment. Would you care to join? I'm no psychologist, nor what a beautiful car that is over there. I wish I could show you, but it's too far away and it's taking a turn. You won't be able to see it. Um, here's the conundrum. Here's the query. Just a little thought game. Here it's about a train. This is not going to be a math puzzle. I mean, it kind of is mathematical if you really want to play with it. It's a philosophy. It's psychology. There's a nice intersection or a braiding with these things. What's up, Carson? Here's the puzzle. So you're going down the track, and the track is going in one direction, and there's one person on the track that can't see or hear anything. They're standing in the other direction, and they have no idea. And you're going to run them over. Or you could take because you're the train conductor at this point. So this is little mental games. Or the other track will take you to the right or left or whatever. You're just going to go off the track onto another track. But there's 5 people standing there. Which one do you choose? Do you choose to keep going straight or run over the 5 people or the one person? And then you have obviously there's a bunch of questions that need to be answered. Do you know the person? Is the person that's there a good person? Is the person is the one person going to be some sort of Buddha? And there's the other 5 people basically a bunch of I don't know, we just use the word Hitler incarnate. Now, I forget the name of the puzzle. You can go look it up. It's a one person on a track, 5 on the other. That's the notion, right? And most people would just say, "How are you gonna run over the one person?" Because say 5. No, I'd run over the 5 people and hope that the shit exploded and killed the other person too. I'm gonna kill all 6. Why? That's my answer. Or I would just detonate a bomb and blow everything up on the train, and then kill no one. Crazy, because the point of the game here is you get to choose. I don't know. I mean, do you have a bomb on the train? Are you gonna? Can you say bomb on a train? You can't say bomb on a plane. But what about a train? How about an automobile? Why would I do that? I guess who knows? Maybe they're all very evil. Or how about this? I'll just jump off the train myself and then let somebody else choose. Give somebody else the option. Because don't worry, I'll survive. Or do I just drive through and just go, yeah, I just ran someone over? Like, here's the larger part of the puzzle, which they don't really get to. You know that if you're a train conductor, first thing they tell you, it's much the same as being a. Have you ever worked on an airport? Have you ever been like someone that tells somebody where to place the plane and how to get there? And okay, but if you worked in the really stressful job where most people are they're like, okay, this plane's going this way, this plane's going, right? That's a stressful job. That's stressful. But if you're a train conductor, what do they tell you? They tell you there's 100% chance that if you take this job, you're going to, no fault of your own, this is the train tracks, if someone's on it, you can't stop a train. It's just happening. Like the immovable object, or what they call the unstoppable force and the immovable object. They tell you you're going to there's something, and it's gonna be no fault of your own. You're on a train. So, on a train, what do you do? 1 person, 5 people. I don't know. I think it's a really interesting question. I never heard this. I never heard it that way before. In the context of save the many, sacrifice a few to save the many. Many people suck. I mean, not bad, not evil. I was kidding earlier, obviously. If you don't know better already, what is the thought experiment? Where does it take you? Where does it take you in your mind? Like how many quarries to quarry to be in a quarry? You know what a quarry is? It's somewhere they dug up a bunch of mines. Earth, transit bus. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, like I mean, my favorite book. Did you ever, Earth? Did you ever, as a bus driver? My favorite. Dogs. Hi, dog. Oh, you. Hi. Hi. Hello, human too. I suppose you're not human, or I would have. Well beyond human already. I see. Um, the book everyone should read, especially if you work in transit, anything, is Siddhartha, because he's a bridge worker, and I recognize that it's transition from this life to another. Makes sense, like how to dream, how to see things differently, how to. But as someone in transit, like there's no way you can. There's no way you can avoid running into something. As soon as I said that, hey, that's the funniest. Hey, I know y'all can't hear me, but maybe you could. I was just talking about somebody running into somebody. All right, no, seriously, I'm doing a video on this shit. And I was like, somebody about to run into somebody here. I was talking about trains and conductors, and damn, how's your leg? How's your knee? Right on time. Right on time. You didn't even get to see it happen. So my man is so this sidewalk. My man's on a three-wheel bike, and then a dude's pushing his bike along. He's just walking. They're having a conversation, and they're just weaving in and out. And he just kind of leans to the right a little bit, and crashes into the other person. You're not gonna get through life. You do not get through this life unscathed. Mm. So I've never given you the full explanation completely of why. I was kidding about the blow up the train shit, but why I would choose. What's up, yo? How you feeling? Never told you why. Never told you why it would be the 5. I would choose the 5. Because if somehow, here's why, and this is part of it. If somehow 5 people are on a track and they can't figure out how to get everyone off of a train track, they can. There's got to be one in that group that will say, "Get out the fucking track." You wouldn't kill anyone. That's why. One person, they might have headphones in, they might be deaf, they might be a friend of yours, who knows? But 5 in a group of 5 people, somebody's going to have wherewithal, percentage-wise. Somebody's going to have wherewithal in that group to say, "Get the fuck off the track. There's a train coming," and no one dies. It took me just about 10 minutes to figure that one out. But it's a really difficult one for people to consider. Don't use my answer. You can if you're taking a philosophy or psychology course and they present you with this kind of, you can't use that answer. No one's ever answered that way. I promise you that. That's why I have I'm tenured at Harvard, Yale, and MIT, and a couple other, name something. Yeah, they come to me for answers. It's not a good one. It's a better one. There is no good. There's no better. There's no best. Except for whenever I answer, it's better or best. So I had such a beautiful day today. We played ducks, talked to humans, and interact with a bunch of people. Like actual people. Whoa, they were like, I only seen like 1 or 2 people that were wearing a mask today. It's really crazy. Like, I mean, you shouldn't have to say it's crazy that somebody, like, I don't mean like, people mask up every day, like they're shy and introverted or something. That's a mask to a degree, but like fully, no, nobody was. Everybody was out just enjoying the day because it's like almost 80 degrees today, almost 80. Clouds still over the skies, and there was more planes spraying something in the sky, which I will remind you. Has anybody asked me plenty of times, what do you think of the chemtrails? What do you think of the contrails? What do you think of the... I don't think anything of it. I walk around and there's a car there. There's like hundreds of cars right here. And when they drive around, there's something coming out of the exhaust pipe. And then I go home and I'm going to eat some garbage. And, you know, there's shit everywhere. And it's like, as I take a sip of this... this is good wine, but it's... No. It's something. It's something to do. Vices, man. Everybody got them. Oh, also another part of the question and the answer, question answer part of this portion of this is the reason, even if no one got off the track, because they didn't give me any more answers as to the virtues of the one person or the five. I don't know. Doesn't matter if I know them or not. What they didn't ask is, do you believe that this is the greatest life any of them could live, and are we living in La La Land and Goofy? Do all of them? What if the five people just was like, I want to be out of here, and the one person was like, I want to live? It's this is why the subjective view of the simplest form is this: you don't interact with everyone the same. You can't. You do not interact with somebody that is malnourished the same way you do that someone's overfed. You don't interact with someone that's 2 years old the same way you interact with somebody that's 20. It's just not a thing. It's like everyone's different. You don't act the same around, dare I say, male or female, or duck or goose or cow or lion or tiger or alpaca, if I might. You don't. You can't. It's not. Hey, you got to treat everybody the same. No, you don't. That's not the goal. Is not to be. That's mathematics. That's simple, basic. That's low level mathematics. It's like, okay, 1 and 1 is 2. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. It can never be. Math is very. What's up, Jamie? What's up, Earth? So yeah, so we just bugging out. I was gonna go home because my speaker fucking cut off in the middle of a really good song. Because my speaker that I have, okay, here, everybody here that doesn't know this, I don't make a lot of money. I'm, for whatever reason, not paid enough for what I do. But if you want to donate or gift something to me, you can do that. It's beneath in the description box. If it's not here, you can go to any one of my other videos. It should be there. And it's like a PayPal or Cash App, and it's a $sign, and then TSAR, like Czar, and then an underscore, and then capital XEN. You can donate there. But that only goes to say, I hate using commerce. You know, like, I mean, I get it, like interchange of energy and all that shit. But if you want to, you can donate there. The moral oral of the story. Anybody watch this? Anybody ever watch Moral Oral? Highly suggest it. It's a cartoon that's very absurd, and it's about. Well, just watch it. It's not even a cartoon. It's like there's a lot of really good shows out. One is called Moral Oral, and the other one is called South Park. That's for a different reason. And the other one is something this is where I got this this game, this mental, just one of the tests of your mind, and it's called the Good Place. Great acting, great comedy. It's pretty much one of the best shows ever. It's very challenging. It's very challenging to watch because it offers you context, perspective, and solutions to a lot of things. Not that you'll ever come to a solution, because life cannot be solved. It's a riddle and a puzzle that there is no real quality answer to. The only quality answer is like whatever you give. Like it's like a piece of it's fine wine and artwork. Like the artistry of just doing whatever you're doing. Hey, look, let me show you. Let me show you. If you want to see. Do you want to see how fucking awesome my pants are? Check these bitches out. Ask yourself a question. Are you wearing a shirt that matches your pants? I am. How did I manage this? I woke and also I had band matches too. But I woke up in the morning and I dressed myself for some crazy reason. I don't know. I didn't want to get out of bed, and I thought that my dream world was better than this. I don't think so. I mean, sometimes it is really great, and you should know. Oh fuck. You should know how to interact with the dream world as well as here, because it's the same thing. Whoa. Okay, let's do this. Got a new book bag too. Oh, this is gonna be way better. Oh, nice. This is so if you don't know, if you ever met me in person, this is literally what I look like. There's no filters. There's no. I don't really get zits. Only sometimes, like on that little part in the back of my leg from like sitting on the toilet taking a really sweet shit, and it took me 16 minutes and 30 seconds to say a foul word. Yep. And and so when I'm sitting there, sweat builds up and whatever, and I get a little like, what is this? It's the only place I don't get it on my face so much. I mean, I have plenty of blemishes here. Can you want to see? Do you want to see? Like that? This is only because I ate too much yesterday, and I'm yeah, I don't know. I stared in the sun a little bit today. I don't know if you get to do that too often, but I highly suggest trying it out. You radically transform and mutate and transmute through realms. It does. You don't look the same. You don't look older and you don't look younger. It changes. You just your physical form is part of the outlet of your mental prognostication. Did I say prognostication? I don't know what that means, but I think that's a good word. I think you should look that one up.
Okay, fine. I'll go around again. But we going around again. You know you can't make it around again. You.
I'm gonna time you. How far is it? Is it a mile around here? We'll see how. If I don't see you in 23 minutes, I'm gonna come looking for you. I'm gonna find you. Hey Jamie, fuck them if they can't take a joke. Yeah, fuck them if they can't take a joke. That's for real. You know, one of my favorite jokes is like gay people. Fuck them if they can't take a joke. It's a really long joke. I don't want to do it right now. I'll give it to you later. I'll give you the whole joke. It's not mine. I'll tell you whose it is. I gotta clean up the. It's, it's like a. Yeah, it's a very intense. I don't know. This is a public sector here. I don't know if I can say the entire joke. It might take a little bit. Oh, dude, you like the pantalones, huh? The pantalones. Thank you for saying Earth. Thank you for saying pantalones. Pantalones. Yeah, these are too nice. You know where I got these? Look at these at a Goodwill, in the women's section. Like, I don't know what they used to smell like, because I always, if I get something from Goodwill, even though it's been washed, that's their thing. Like, they get clothes and they wash it and put it on the hangers, and depends on where you go. They might even line up the shirts in the right colors. They'll do it in a color order, and I love that. I love those kind of places. But yeah. These are fucking dope. There's no pockets. The only thing I hate about these pants, they're women's pants. Women's, whatever. These just look good on me. There's no pocket. The only pocket I have is a tiny little. I don't know what the hell you put. The only thing I can put in this pocket is my keys. That's about it. Everything else I gotta stuff in my book bag. Okay, so let's continue on here with goofiness. Let's talk about the world being a very small place and a very big place at the same time. Even in a small area, you can find a lot of interesting things that you've never seen before. Like if you really are to pay attention. For instance, let me give you an idea, just about myself. I really enjoy dogs and their behaviors. They're different. Cats, cats are their own thing, and ducks, their behavior, and different species. They have different behavior mechanisms, and observing that. And I look around me and I was like, what is the tree's behavior? You would never think about these. Like okay, the leaves fall, good. But why? What is going on here? And what's the temperature? What's the temperature doing? What's the water doing? Is the water being cold? Is it too cold that it can't make its way up to give life to the leaves that are on the tree, and then the roots become stiffer, and then the trunk becomes larger? You see? It's big brain shit, man. Big brain shit, dude. Despite all that shit, I do myself a favor and let go of my brain all the time. I speak before I think. I act before I think. And I think it's very, very positive that people do that, because if you were to be presented with, as we go back to the beginning of the video, right there, do you just keep going forward or take the 5 people out or whatever? You wouldn't think. There would be an action. It doesn't make you good or bad. It just means that's what would it be. That's how it would happen. I try my best not to think too often. What's up, y'all? Oh, good pants. I was talking to him. Yeah, tight ass pant wearing motherfucker. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's Jamie, yeah. The morphogenetic fields. Who did that TED talk on morphogenetic fields about crows and homing pigeons? It was homing pigeons was the basic theory of like, how do they know where they're going? It's because they're connected in some sort of way that you can't even figure out. I mean, we all are, obviously. We're all one thing. We have our separate experiences. Like, do I really want to? This is a talk I wanted to get to earlier, but I thought it'd be too much for people. And it was, somebody asked me to do a talk on polygamy, that kind of polygamous versus, well, they didn't say versus, it wasn't versus. It's just like how people get along physically, mentally, socially, sexually, and otherwise. Oh, I gotta fix my all of this mess here. Okay, there. All right, so I'm not gonna do that talk right now because I want to devote that right at the beginning to that idea. For now, I'm just gonna drink out of a cup that I left the house and I wanted to go buy beer, and then I realized like I don't want to drink beer today because I've already drank beer the last couple of days, and I just want to drink some wine. It's fun, and so I had to buy a cup because I didn't bring a cup with me. Good hair? Earth, get your shit together. This is not good hair. This shit is great. Are you serious right now? Come on. You've never seen this before? A lot of people, whenever I have my hair up in a bun, they're like, oh, little top. I had somebody call me a top knot. Like, oh, you hipster. You fucking put your hair up. And I was like, and he was a bald-headed dude. And I was like, are you jealous that I have hair? Or you think that this hasn't been going on for a very long time? Yeah. I was like, do you want me to put my hair down? I put my hair down. I was like, do you think that just because I tie out all tight in the back of my head, that you think this is a joke? He didn't have much to say after that. I was like, you think I just did this because it was cute, because it's like the new popular thing to do. This was like 5 or 6 years ago. My hair was longer 5 or 6 years ago than it is now. He was like, ooh, and he just for no reason at all, he was like, hey, great fucking top knot, you fucking hipster. And I was like, Great fucking going bald when you're 25, you fucking fat pig. And I was like, I couldn't understand why. Like that was his introduction to talking to me. It wasn't. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? You know, let's have a drink. Blah blah blah. He just had to make fun of the fact that I have really really deliciously awesome wonderful hair. And if I had a bald head, the only thing that would suck that if I had a bald head, I have a very lumpy skull. It's all my brains trying to seep out of other places. Oh no! I didn't. No, Earth. I didn't think you were trying to cut on me. No. No, I know when you said good hair, I didn't say. I was saying not good. This shit is fabulous. What do I do? Why is this so fabulous? I don't know. I didn't think at all you were trying to cut at me. I was using that as a free pitch to use a joke. I don't know if you don't know this. Like I'm okay. I'll give you an option. Thank you. Am I more intelligent than I'm funny, or am I funnier than I'm intelligent, or is an equal balance that I go back and forth with that? And see, this is it sits somewhere right deep in my heart and my soul, you know. Because like if I have an I am something, I would say it would be funny, intelligent. That's it. And sometimes there's some people good looking. But that's way too physical because you can always break things. Like I break bones. I broke my nose. I'm like, fuck myself up all the time. Like, one day we're gonna be old and like, decayed and like, not. So I can't really rely on that. I can always rely on, and I don't rely on anything, but I can always kind of come back to the fact that like something works in my brain, and not like yours. Yours works a little different. You had a mundan? Yeah. Hmm. Oh, you got no gray at 60? Congrats, Jamie Hiller. Congrats. That, you know what that means basically is you're not that stressed out. Stress will cause your antennas to like look. I got a couple whites in here, and only in the past year, and it's not because of just dietary change. It's just like the general rule of the world right now. Like people are just like, ooh, like I can't socialize because of diapers on people's faces and shit. I'm like, what happened? What happened? What happened to people? And I was like, what happened to music? I used to be able to go out every day of my life and find beautiful music everywhere I walk. And now, I actually have to go through some avenues to find anywhere, even to see a smidgen of live music, not good music, live, just anything, or you know. Like obviously, like the couple, like there's a gray right there. There's a gray right there, and there's like one there and there. I'm okay with being gray, but obviously I look good the way I am, so I'd rather prefer myself in this position. I don't discount myself. I don't think I'm Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt kind of bullshit. I think I'm good looking, but self confidence. But could I age? Sure, why not? It's not gonna bother me, but at the same time, like shit, they're forcing everyone's hand to stop breathing, stop doing activities, and stop interacting with other humans. And interaction with other humans will inspire you. Inspiration. The beginning of this video, the title I think was something to do with what did I call it? I forgot at this point, but I think it was something to do with inspiration. Like what inspires you. And I it's something for me. It's something different every day. It's like, why don't you just go do what you love? I just love way too many different things. Like I don't want to go and cook food for people. I love doing it, but do I want to do that every day? No, I would get tired of it. Do I want to? The only thing that I really want to do, if I can just put it out there, I would like to massage and be massaged and make love to people every day, like physically. I'm a very tangible, like I like tangible things. I also like good looking things. I like to look at stuff. I like paintings, I like art, I like music, and I like physical bodies. Crazy, weird, right? You can't be like that. And despite as how mental I am in the way of like making words and being poetic and shit, like no, that's not. That's fine. I like physical objectivity as much as I like subjectivity of the landscape that I provide through mental regurgitation of aspects of reality that I've condensed into imagination, and that imagination then becomes a physical form that I can create. But all in all, like, do I really think I'm creating someone that's gonna walk by me and then I'm like, hey, what's up, yo? To a degree, like, you know, it's I created them as much as they created me. Don't worry, be happy. So if you guys want, I'm gonna walk back to my house in about that much. I have that much left. I'm gonna walk back to my house and then we'll go Zoom if you guys want. Zoomy chats and play some music, and I wanted to cook dinner, and I just really don't care. I'm happy just breathing. Honestly though, like right now, you should take a screenshot of this because I'm pretty good looking right now. Like I'm like, damn, I wish I was a chick because I would fuck me. Really, like right now, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like I would be. I can understand, like, why did I go through life when I was like, oh, I'm scared of talking to women. I'm scared of talking to anyone. Like it just isn't. I don't think they want to talk to me. I'm not smart. I'm not good looking. I'm not funny. I'm none of this. And like now I'm looking at myself right here and I go, damn, if I was a woman, I'd want to fuck the shit out of me. Yeah. Does that make me attracted to men? No, it makes me attracted to myself. Does that make me so like everything else? No. You know what I'm more attracted to than myself? Women, ducks, dogs, alpacas. You know what I mean? Like just the general trees, smells, textures. All of it makes sense to me. Are you laughing? Hey, Jamie, are you laughing at me? Are you laughing with me? See, some people can't tell when I'm just joking around and I think I'm being like serious. I was joking. I know you're laughing at me, and it really hurts me to the depth of my soles, of my feet. I'm having a good time. Oh, I'm gonna bring. Oh shit, Earth. All right, I'll bring you along, of course. Here's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to have to walk out of my apartment to do anything else. So I have some. Yes. You know I'm a Gemini, right? A gem, an eye. You see this eye right here? Oh, look at this one. See the difference? There's a gem in this one. Gemini. Yeah. Yes, okay. So, anyways, what I was saying is like, I don't like to go back to. I don't go back to my house because breathing is really nice to me. Even though you guys can't hear me do it because I breathe very quietly. So when I'm talking, the reason I can talk for hours on end is because I'm breathing. Because I have a very Obviously, if you didn't notice, uh, notice like a nose. Anyways, because I'm not breathing frantically to get some oxygen in because I just already have a big chest. Like I feel like hey, what's up, yo? I feel like I have like a Dolly Parton of chesticles. Except I think she was probably a dude and got installed like quadruple D's. I don't know. I never really liked her music. I thought, yeah. Hmm. Oh, you see it, yeah. When it gets really bright outside, this one becomes almost black, and this one becomes yellow. Here, look. And also, this one doesn't move. This one gets large. See the people? What's funny is they both work. I don't have like contacts lenses or eyeglasses. Like it works. I can see. I mean, even I can walk around like this or like this. If I'm drunk enough, I got to do. Which one do I do? I don't even know which one I do. Look, at anybody here knows when you get drunk enough, you start to do one of these things. Start to like look at whatever you're doing, or like if you're trying to get that Uber, or you're trying to text somebody, which you shouldn't be doing. Obviously, we've all made that mistake. Fuck. Uh, oh, so my point was, so I want to go back to my house, and I just don't want to go downstairs afterwards to like. I have some mapacho. Mapacho is um, a sacred Indian tobacco, and I see if I can find it. I fucking might have left it in the field. God damn it. Oh fuck it. Let's so let me explain something to you. So I got a backpack of American spirits, right? Let me tell you why. I'm 41, I think, almost 42. It's almost my birthday. So if you guys want to give me a birthday gift, it's in June. So I'm Gemini. I only started. Hi puppies. So I only started smoking. I don't even really smoke cigarettes. I just have them because it's like an inlet to talk to humans. Where like, and generally, like what I would do normally is like just talk to someone, but you can't just do that. And then if you had to, you'd go to a bar and you'd like hang out and you'd like talk to anyone and say the dumbest, weirdest shit. And you'd divulge all your heartfelt emotions and experiences, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful exchange of energy because there's spirit in there, right? So I have an American spirit now, right? And I've realized the only way to interact with humans now is to go, hey. And people will come up and ask if I have a cigarette. And they've done this all the time. They're like, hey, you got weed, you got a cigarette? I'm like, man. They're like, you got smoke? I'm like, which kind of smoke? And I never smoked. And now I just get a pack and I'm like, do you? Now I just go, oh, cool. And then I can talk to them. Weird. I know, right? Has it made an addiction out of it? No. I don't prefer it. Like would I wake up in the morning and want to smoke a cigarette? No. If I was sober, absolutely not. No. Like the only time that by myself I'll smoke a cigarette, like from 20, it's like 20 to 40, I probably smoked like 10 cigarettes in my life. And always only tobacco, like American Spirit or like something that somebody rolled up. I was like, is that just tobacco, not with other chemicals? That was about it. And now, I get a pack and it'll last me. I could probably chain smoke, with some beer, liquor. But other than that, it's like if I'm hanging out with somebody and we're having a conversation, and because they have an addiction, I'm like, oh, here, have another. I don't fucking know. But what I do know is if you're gonna do something, do it right. Like watch. Most people here's how they smoke. Here's what they do. I'll show you. I don't even really smoke it. Here, watch. You wanna smoke something? Smoke something. You focus on the substance at hand. The substance of whatever somebody has to say to you. You realize I only know what I know is because I'm a very good listener. I don't know if you've seen my ears before. I have very well. You hear those bells? Listen. It's 6 o'clock. Guarantee it's 6 o'clock. Yep, 6 o'clock. Right on time. Hear the bells? Pay attention. Everything at once. It's black arts turning to white arts. And people thought that black arts was bad. No, we transmute energy. Look, I can change this Tesla in front of me. It's a black car into an old Volvo, and it's white. What is the chances? What is the chances that I'm sitting here? Here, I'll just show you this cool, awesome car, right? And there's yellow comes between us, and begin again. See, look. So, transmutation of energy. It can go either way, or you could just look at the sun right there. Wait, is that a light bulb, or is that the sun held in stasis? They're providing with light from a dark energy. That's what magnetism is. People are magnetized to me. No, they're magnetized to you as well. Just remember that. Just learn to work with magnetism. Like, look, this cat came over here driving a gray car, and he comes out wearing all black with a black dog. I know that's a street light. That was the... Did you pay attention to anything I said? Oh, nice. Oh, now I might have to. No, just reversing. Oh, I've lived in cities, so I can parallel park with my eyes closed. And this person is trying to fit his giant bluish dark truck into a very huge parking spot, and he's going about it very, very. I think it's a he, because you don't. Oh, he's doing a really. I'm not gonna put him on blast because you're not gonna see him. But have you ever sat somewhere and watched someone park really awfully, and they're like 6 feet away from the curb, and you're like, can you just get a little? Because one time, dude, one time. You remember that? One time, I watched someone try to park in a Taco Bell parking lot. So they're driving, and all they had to do was pull forward in, and they literally couldn't figure out how to do it. It was an old person, and so they should not have had. Like, I was okay with them driving, I guess, but like, this is why when you're driving, I'm trying to give you a lot of ideas here. Let's focus on this. You got to pay attention when you're driving. The person was trying to park into a Taco Bell parking lot, and my friends. And we were sitting there, and we're like, dude, what the fuck is this person doing? And we went inside, we ordered food, we walked through the line, and we came outside, and they were still trying to parallel park. Excuse me, not parallel park. They were trying to just drive forward into a spot in Taco Bell. No parallel, no reversing, none of that. All they did was just go back, forward. They were like confused. Like today, I would be like, hey. I would go like, I'd be like, hey, knock on the window, be like, hey, can I help you with this? You know. No, they fucking sucked at parking. Yes. Terrible, terrible joke. But if you're not from a city and you don't know how to reverse a car, it's like if you're in the special forces, if you're in you can drive 60 miles an hour backwards. Even if you can't go 60 because you only have one gear, so you can probably get it to like 30 before you burn out the engine, unless you have two gears in reverse. Oh, dogs! Oh, hello, dog. Hello, people. What? Yeah, this could be this might be the worst parking job I've ever seen because of the amount of room they had to park right, and they couldn't figure it out. I'm trying to explain something a little further here. Let's keep going with this kind of weird idea. There's a reason why Asian women can't park. Now, see, it's a normal joke, but I'm going to give you why. Because women and Asian women have a very they can't see 270. Like I can see over my left shoulder about 45 degrees, and over my right shoulder about 45 degrees, which will give me 270 degrees of vision. I can see that much. I mean, I can feel what's behind me, but Asian people have this focus. It's so focused. This is why they can do really crazy things like play the piano and juggle and do all the, they're very focused. An Asian woman cannot park because they can't see around them. They're so isolated in their own being, which is a great thing, but it's also, like right now, somebody is, coconuts. He's clean. Okay, now I know what's going on. Cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Yeah, remember that too. It's called gnosis. Knowledge of how your nose works. And so, if you get a chance, if you do have an opportunity to, which is pretty easy, just piss in a glass and then sniff it up your nose. Yeah, we'll clean your nose out there. You can breathe because your nose is connected to your eyes to your ears. It's called the ears, nose, and throat specialist. Ears, nose, throat. Although the eyes kind of work into there. It keeps it all very cleanly. Like I can hear things, I can see things pretty well, I can smell, and I can breathe and speak amongst other realms. You should focus on that. Focus on that today. That's your motivation for this day. Is focus on the things that you're capable of doing but have not done before. Where are the duckies? They're right over there. The lights are going down. I'm gonna as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going back in the apartment. So. So many dogs, so many dogs, so many hello dog. Unless you want, because I'm really thoroughly enjoying the comfort of this bench. Like my couch is nice. My couch is pretty much the fucking most. I mean, I've had really cool people take a nap and sit on my couch. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I'll start a show where it's called Sit on Zen's Couch. And it'll be me sitting on my couch, and if someone wants to come and join me, I don't care how fucking famous motherfuckers think they are, they can come talk to me. Come sit down. Come have a sit. It's called like a, how would you say it? Like a sit and spell. A sit and spell is what they call it. Look up sit and spell if you don't know what that is. It's not a speak and spell, it's sit and spell. And you just, there's It's a flaming laboratory, or a laboratory, if you say it correctly. It's a laboratory. It is a labor to be translucent and also an alchemist, because you have to clean first. I would never let my place be a mess, unless, like, you know, unless we're having that kind of fun time. Like, make a mess and clean it up. And then this is what you do with your laboratory. This is what you do with your life. This is what you do with your mind. This is what you do with your body. This is what you do with your house. Why do you clean? Cleanliness is next to godliness. So just continue to, fucking make a mess. Somebody's asking me about this yesterday, and their query was this: like they wanted to quit. They want to stop eating bacon. They want to stop smoking cigarettes. They want to stop drinking alcohol. I was like, no, don't do that, because then their focus is on that. Don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you want. So they're getting rid of the things they don't want, which is literally cleaning. So make a mess. Do all the shit you like, but eventually you become what you should be. Like, should I ever become 220 pounds and 6'3" and not drink alcohol and only eat fruits and do push-ups every day? Perhaps. But also, you have to respect the process. People don't understand the process of becoming. Everybody's like, be the best version of yourself. The best version of yourself is you right now. Pay attention very closely here. The best version of yourself is you right now. You don't get to go, like, skip stairs, skip classes, skip all that shit. You can't do that. You have to. It's micro advancements in your life. And by micro, I just mean, like, although they're major advancements, because it's like a penny a day eventually leads to $1 million. Like, if you take a penny and you multiply that, and you get 2 pennies, then 4 pennies, then 8, and then 16, you know how quickly you're a millionaire? And if that's what you want. Jamie, it's not the insanity, it's the unsanitary. I know you spelled that all wrong, but it's not the insanity, it's the unsanitary, or it's the let me ask you a question, Earth. Do you think the light is hitting my face, or do you think that I'm beaming the light out of me? I'll have another drink with you guys, because why the fuck not? Who is capable of being as awesome, deranged, and fantastic as me? Slap out a bag. Yeah, can I tell you what I did? I took the thing off just so I could put it in my, because I have a small bag right now. Like, I'm not talking about my testicles. I got a really nice satchel here, and give me a second. Let me pour a drink here, and then we'll hang out here for until because I want to. If you guys really want to fuck around, I'll go get the kayak and we'll go on the bayou. You guys want to see the bayou? It is Saturday, so there's gonna be people out. We can have some fun. We can have some fun, dude. Are you serious though? You realize this is 4 bottles of wine. I could get through this with no fucking problem. Because the mentality supersedes physicality. Meaning, a physical item will never be as powerful as my mind is. And by my mind, I'm not saying that my mind. I'm saying all of your minds are powerful. Like, here's how powerful. Let me explain. Your mind is so powerful. You could choose to go listen to something else, but you know what you'll get from here. I don't know what you'll get, but if that's what you want, have it, right? Your mind could tell you to do anything, unless you take and you. It's not. You don't grab your mind. You just kind of you massage it. You go, hey mind, hey body. If you had enough energy, what would you do every day? Let's change gears slightly. Even it's gonna take a webbing and a weaving. It's gonna be wacky to some, but yes, I can do that. What's going on? So, if you had enough money, what would you do tomorrow? If I had complete economic and fiscal freedom, which is, you have to do certain things to get that. I don't think it has to work. I don't think you have to like go through a bunch of I've been through all the hoops. I've been through all the bullshit. I'm like, where's my fucking where's the golden end of the rainbow? I don't think there's an end of the rainbow. But if you did have all that currency, all that energy, what would you do tomorrow? I'll tell you what I would do, because I would just set myself up for this. I would look, if I made $150,000 a year, that's not a lot of money. That's not a lot. I would invest 50 of that into anyone. If I had some good bright ideas, so then I have 100 left, and I would use 50 on it on my house and money, and then just like money to take care of my food and bills and whatever. Like, okay, with 50K we done. And now I got an extra 50K. What would I do? I would get a massage, pretty much. I would hire someone to give me a massage, because I don't want like a lover to give me a massage, because the massage, the love, and the sex, and all of that, it kind of gets intertwined. I want somebody to just every day or every other day, pretty easy. I'd pay for that. That'd be very easy, and that would cost me like, I don't know, what's it, like $50 an hour? I mean, an hour a day, 50 times. Okay, I would do 5 days a week. That'd be 250 times 52. Look at 52 and 250, 25, 50. Yeah. That's not a lot. That's like $11,525. I don't know. I'm just asking. And then the rest, the other almost 40K. What would I do with it? I know. I'd probably pay the person that was going to do that to. I would buy them a car, drive me around, open my door, and I would just look all fantastic. And you know what I would do? Just because I'm nice, I'm like, hey, did you have a long day? I'd get that massage in return. Yeah, that would be 150. I'd be fucking golden. 50K a year at this monumental exposition of how people. Thank you. Hello, geese. Those are Canadian geese. You hear them? I don't. They're just calling something, not laughing. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's from having fasted so many times that I don't really physically, food wise, I don't need a lot, but I like hugs. I like to hug people. I like to give them a hug. And it's not, sometimes I need it, but most of the time I want to hug someone, because I know they need it. Because hugging is important. It's a very important thing. And if you do it the right way, left hand and left shoulder down, right shoulder up. Do that. That way you connect hearts. Very important. Greece, Santa Cruz. Yeah, I mean it's a bateu. Well, I mean, I'm at the bayou. Like the bayou is literally right there. Like you could understand where I'm like I'm at a apex of civilization. Not that I'm fucking awesome, but obviously, let's be very fucking honest here. Yeah, the bayou is right there. And you know what I miss? I never lived up in I know nobody understands New Orleans and the way it's set up, but I used to come up here, which is like 3 miles from where I used to live. I used to live near, if you know Chapatulas. It's an Indian tribe. I used to live there, and then I lived in Mid City for a little bit. And I lived all over the place, but here there's this certain quality of energy. There's a quality of energy. It's not an amount of it. It's just quality of it. Like I could sit here for the next 20 hours and no one say fucking words to me and be disrespectful. And everybody would just be like, "Hey, what's up? You good? Good job." Sit right here. There's no worries. But just because that would make a stagnant point of energy, and I'd rather be provided for and provide for, you know. But if you don't have enough, you can't. If you don't have enough in your own system, you can't. If your well is dry, you can't give to someone else. And one of my favorite things to never say is, "Well, I'm a spring. I spring forward. I'm like a spring chicken or some shit, but I ain't chicken," which is weird. Like I'm a spring. Like it is the spring. Look at the color of the sky behind me. Do you see how blue the sky is? Do you see how bright that is? See, now I redact my earlier statement, and here's you can't see this, but I'm gonna say I redact my earlier statement on why he parked. He parked different because he wanted to clean his vehicle off. That's a lie, and I'm good with that. I thought he was just trying to park to hang out. No, that's that motherfucker. He was cleaning his shit up. I'm good with that. And he's using good products because I can smell it, and there's only like a slight bit of chemical in there. I'm okay with chemicals. I just don't think most people should use them. But hey, if you got a really nice paint job, I mean that's a clean vehicle right there. So the only reason he kept his tires off the curb, you understand what I'm saying, off the curb, is so he could clean his shit off and keep it all nice. If he parked too close, then he had to. You know what I'm saying? It's like a boat and like being on the, long story, but yeah. Huh. Does anybody ever do this? I mean, maybe it's just me, but sometimes what I do is I breathe out first. I know you couldn't see me do it, but I was breathing out by talking, and then I was like, empty my catacombs, and I breathe in. Yeah. A boat? Oh no, I told you, hey Jamie Hiller, I told you I have a kayak, and I was gonna go out in the kayak in about a minute, but I decided to sit here and smoke an American Spirit and drink some wine, and then go back to the house in a second. I don't know, house. Kayak or house then kayak, or figure it out whatever you want. I think I'm gonna leave it up to you because everybody else is just is a looky lee. Do you know what looky lee is? Looky loo? Oh, no, I think it's called looky loo. Excuse me, I didn't mean to make it a yellow joke. Haha. Racism is a fuck. See, if you say it as a joke, like, you can't really be upset about it. Like, I know lots of Asian people. I'm actually perhaps Asian. I have Asian friends. If you say that anyway, that doesn't make sense. I'm yellow skinned. I was jaundiced as a child. Yellow skin, yellow blood. Get it? How does a yellow skin get a black beard like this, and also get the red cheeks like a red man? And then if I get dark enough, ooh, that's no good. If I get enough melanin in my skin, it's not good. It's too fantastic. Are these too advanced of jokes for everybody here, or can you handle it, or I'm not sure. A lycanthrope. I don't know the. Hey, savant, savantage is my religion. Awesome. I'm lycanthrope. You got to help me with that word there. I don't have another. I don't know that. I've looked it up before, but it's been a long time. What does that mean exactly? He's neurotic in need of help. What do you think? You gotta. Hey, just tell me what that word means, because I think I understand what you're saying. You gotta help me with what that word means, because that's a. I have a lot of very 25-cent words, big words that I know, but no, that one I don't know. I've heard it before. No one in passing is like an lycanthrope. You know, they never said that. I mean, you got the lichens, right? Lycanthropes probably comes from the thropes of the lichens, and the lichens are, but keep going with that. Oh, it's a heavy metal band. Oh, well then there's your answer. There's your answer. Look at, heavy metals keep people dense. Heavy metal band people, like I have a very good friend that is one of the smartest people I've ever met, that is in heavy metal, and he likes metal, and so some part of him is very dense. hmm He's not like probably my favorite person that I can always bug out with. Oh shit! Give me a second here. Probably one of the greatest people I ever met. Honestly, because he was my roommate for I don't know how many fucking years. Shit, I don't even fucking know. Like maybe like 4, maybe more than that. Cool motherfucker. But he had a density, like the density about him. Like I don't know what it was. I think it was parental. For a few reasons. I'm not gonna expose anything more than that. But the lycanthropy. Wow, that's a good shit. I'll dig deeper into that. But yeah, sabotage. Well, fuck it. Just the reason that people. Let me explain to you something about tobacco. Tarot card readers and people that work with energy smoke tobacco because it's a masculine energy that pushes out spirits in a different way. So I drink spirit because it's everything. Like I'm feminine in that way where I interact with anything. But then also like I have a very masculine quality about me that I don't know if anybody knows that. But this right here harmonizes it. Like I don't like so it's called, here, let me show you again. It's called a cigarette and a cigar. A cigar means full on masculine. A cigar. And then a cigarette. If you put et on anything, it feminizes something. So what a cigarette does is it takes the feminine energy and condenses it slightly. So if I sat here on this bench and I smoke a cigar, I'd be the most masculine motherfucker, right? If I smoke a cigarette, I'm kind of right? You can go like this. If I was sitting here smoking a cigar, people, you know what people do? They go, oh Jesus Christ, this motherfucker right here. Oh, this is fun. There we go. All jokers aside, you want to play a game? Hey, Jamie, do you want to play a game right now? Do you want to play a game? Let's play a game. Do you want to? Just say yes, because I think the answer will be yes, because who says no to games? This is not like a win, lose, or draw type situation, but there is something really cool in my bag that I could pull out and I could play a game with you. And you just said what? Jokers aside. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I have a deck of cards in here. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. I think we might be able to find it. It's right. I think it's right there. Let me see. Oh, come on. Where is it? Nope, that's not that. That's not. Oh. Have I already diminished my deck of cards and I have to go back in the house? Where have I done with this? Always? You like games? Do you know the first time I heard the story about James likes games? This is Savan Bomar. Savan Bomar said his name is James, right? Savan Bomar's name is James. Okay, so he said no shit. I put it in my bit. I can't look in there quite yet. We'll get there in a second. He said somebody told him to look into James likes to play games because if you have too much weight, you must wait. Don't worry, I'll grab the deck of cards in a second. Because I think what I'll do is I'll shuffle them up and just pull out a joker. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. It's so funny because as soon as I get back home, I'll be able to find this for you. Do I look like a what kind of poodle is this with the two things there? I used to put my hair up in pigtails because it was funny. I can't believe I've lost my deck of cards. I don't mean. I think I've just lost it for the moment. But don't worry. I can make new moments, and so can you. Where have you gone? Okay, well, fuck it. Guess you guys don't get this right now. You guys have to wait. See that? Wait. The wait, please. Here's a song for everyone. All meadows are quite romantic. Yeah. No. Masculine as people think they are. Metalheads are very feminine. Very feminine. They're very feminine.
It's like there's not a real motivation to do anything other than what you may leave,
So metalheads, what they do is they disguise their feminism with wearing black all day. They wear black all day. They wear black on black because they don't want to feel anything. They want to. Most metalheads probably came from broken families. Fuck, are we about to go psychology right now? This is like 300 level psychology. Yeah. Do you want to do this? We can. I mean, it's fine. I only started wearing black recently, only occasionally, because like I wear like goofy shit all the time, like my stupid pants that you've seen earlier, just to counterbalance the black that I'm wearing on my t-shirt, right? I never disguised my masculinity or femininity. And I don't know where that came from. I used to disguise myself completely. Like I should have been a robot or something. Tobacco? Cigarettes? Tobacco? Oh, but because it's cigarette. E-T-T-E means it's a smaller feminized version. It's a French version of anything. If you say anything and then put et, E-T-T-E at the end, it feminizes and makes it more feminine. It makes it more. So this is a small version of the cigar because this is straight tobacco, but it's small. So I can go. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. But if I was smoking a cigar and somebody was like, nobody tells you don't smoke a cigarette. Nobody ever tells you don't smoke a cigarette. But people will tell you don't smoke a cigar because they want to suppress masculine because they don't like masculine behavior. Masculine behavior is dominant and electronic. Feminine behavior is submissive and magnetic. It pulls energy in. So you can't. Okay, find me somebody that can take a cigar and inhale it. Find me somebody that can take a cigarette, actually. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do it again. Find me somebody that can smoke a cigarette like this. Find me a man or a woman that can, especially a woman, that could smoke a cigarette and not talk right after hitting it. You go, it's spastic. No, I invert the polarity of what a cigarette is. Or smoke some, like so earlier, I was smoking a cigar, a pacho. It's tobacco, Indian tobacco. It's the most masculine form of energy. No one's inhaling a cigar, but this is a tiny little cigar. Why do you need to breathe? Let's not get into that. Are you sure that when you're sleeping, that you're breathing? Hey, you. How's your day?
It's been pretty nice. Yours?
Yeah, beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like kind of similar.
I feel a little bit of improvement because they're starting to get out there and
So ionization, masculine, feminine, magnetics, and electric energy is Atman energy. The atom, the original source of all of life is the Atman. And no, I didn't just get to choose that name. That was blessed upon me. If you can't laugh when you're saying something so profound, you've missed the point. Because there is no point to anything. It is just breathe if you must, eat if you like, sit when it's comfortable, stand if you can, speak if you can. Hmm. Ah, okay, there you go. There you go. That was the if you can inhale all of it. Inhale all of life. Like you could hear the was that crickets or what is that? Screams and shouts and lights and it's called synesthesia. Synesthesia. What are you doing, L1? It's the experience of ex mundi, the Rex Mundi. Like right now, as I'm talking to you, like most people, if they're talking, they be focused on talking. I'm really not. I don't. Like I want to take my shoes off, but I'm comfortable with my legs crossed, and I can hear this, and I can smell, and I can see, and I can hear everything. See how that happens? I mean, hey. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. I can't look at like I'm trying to focus on what you're saying here, but I'm working with a little phone here, so Savat Savat Angels. Can I call you Savat Angel? This is my religion. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, currency is thank you. It's respect due. Hmm. And the reason I do that is because my mustache, I just don't, I choose not to shave my face anymore. Like sometimes I'll clip up a couple whiskers, because sometimes like a whisker will kind of go sideways. Like sometimes if you watch me doing a show, I'll go like I'll do this, and like be like, is this dude fucking, like, no, I just, enough of that. Enough of that, ding dong. Hmm. Well, you said channeling Supreme Force, and someone just called me. I didn't answer because, I mean, should I answer any of these phone calls? Because if I answered them, you guys would have to listen. I just, I'm having more fun talking to you guys. Okay, so that's, is that gonna keep happening? Diminish that. Enough. Do you know what? Currently, unless you have money to give me, don't talk to me. Stop calling me. Like, I don't even know who you are. Oh. What's up, yo? Hi, Bobby Head. Clarity is a rarity. Bang bang, you hear that? You know what that was? That was fire department. Fire department is you hear that? I think they're gonna come right in front of me right here. Come join. Let's see if it happens. Come this way. Yes. If this happens, it's only because of you. Here, look at. Remember? Here, let me show you something. This is what I look like on another realm. So if I haven't seen any of your comments quite yet, hello there. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to help you again. Synesthesia is this aspect of life. It's why you can dream, because everything comes to one sense. The sense is the imagination of life, and the imagination has no smell, has no taste, has no hearing, has no seeing, and then all of a sudden you put them all together. Like if I could, like this tree right here is fucking. Oh, this one right here. Can I show you this tree? Can I show you this tree? I've been sitting here meditating on this tree. I don't sit on this bench. Look at this tree right here. See this tree right here? See this right here? Look at it. I mean, it's lit up obviously by the I don't know if it's that thing right there, but this tree right here, motivation. But like I could walk up and down this whole thing. I could go over there. You know, whatever. But like, oh man, oh no shit. Dude, I have to show you this fucking thing. Dude, do you see where we are? Look at this. Oh, let me see. See if we get this motherfucker. See that? Purple. Look, see that motherfucker right there? Look at this shit right there. Purple. Dude, that was a. Do you know the bikes that you can get that are like two wheels in the front, one in the back, so you can't crash. Okay, so if you ever lived in a farm or something, or it was like hick, you have a three-wheeler, which is one in the front, two in the back, and you can crash really easy. But then if you go to a certain city, you can find people just riding around in the streets with two in the front, one in the back. Yeah, those are the good ones. Any advice for the now? I don't know. Have fun. The number one rule in life is this: joy. I don't know who Joy is. I met her a couple times, and Joy has to be a her. There's no man named Joy, but there's another three-letter name, Joy or AMI or ZEN or anything that you find in your life. It's just it's a colloquialism of singular asset of it's the simplest sigil that you can possibly perform. You can possibly make for people. You don't do it for yourself. You give people joy, and in return you find it. It's like throwing things out into the world and then coming across the things that you've inspired. Well, look. It's. Of course, we live in this state of being where every moment leads to the next, but you don't actually know what the next moment will be unless you seed it, unless you've seen it. So you perform it in your mind, and then you experience it in the physical reality. You see? So you seed, and you seed. So if I plant a seed, it comes forth. Of course. Why wouldn't it? I look around everywhere I go. I see fruits and plants and beautiful people and wonderful things. Why wouldn't I? Why would I see it any other way? Hey, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong with this. We're gonna all have our trials and tribulations of anger, animosity, and depressions, and that's gonna happen. You don't. This is why I told people a long time. I told people this a long time ago. That you do not get to open up your third eye if you don't have control of your thoughts. I don't think I have control of my thoughts. My thoughts are pretty good most of the time. and we try to influence the world in a positive direction. I don't mean positive like it's really great out here because obviously the world is fucked. But you know what? There's a few of us. Air, fire, earth, and water. A few. AFEW. There's a few of us. That despite all the bullshit. Here, I have the golden chalice. I have at the end of the yellow brick road, on the other side of the rainbow, we have gold. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you can't laugh, like I would like to help you to laugh. Most of the time, I think most people here want to hear something like this in like I don't want to say inspiring or laughter because I feel like that's secondary most of the time I'm talking. I feel like it seems like most people say something serious and give me a general practice to find laughter and humor and like I'm gonna tell you how to tell a joke. Okay, here's how to tell a joke. You find something really mundane and then mix it with bizarre. Mundane, walking down the street, bizarre, and then I stepped into a pile of fucking horse shit. And be like, but don't you live somewhere the horses aren't around? That's fucking funny. To step in horse shit where the horses don't exist, that's funny. Why is that funny? I'm not sure why that's funny. Because if you step in horse shit or dog shit or anything, that's not funny. You know what? The other day I took my shoes off and I thought I'd be really cute and just walk around. And I stepped in a bunch of fucking pigeon shit and duck shit. And you know what? I wasn't mad at the pigeon. I wasn't mad at the duck because I assumed that at some point in time they would take a shit. And I just stepped in the wrong direction. But you know what I did? I licked it off the bottom of my foot. And you know what's funnier about that is I can't even get my foot in my mouth. Except for every time I talk, I put my foot in my mouth. So I used like 8 jokes right there. Yep. You have to rewind that and try to clarify that for yourself. And the only thing that wasn't clear was the shit on the bottom of my foot. Sometimes when I'm talking, I don't know if I'm talking to a kindergarten class or a PhD course. Like all you need to do is just this one thing, and you'll get your doctorate license. Or if I can help you figure out how not to draw outside the lines. Hey Joey Scott, what are you doing? If you couldn't laugh at things, you'd be a sad old fucker. Hey, look at me. I'm an old fucker, but I'm also wait. There's so many good directions to go here. Like I can't decide. I can't decide which avenue should I take. Should I use the railroad with the one person to kill or the 5 people to kill with this joke? Yeah. Like normally when I'm talking, I can't tell if I have to do some extra things with my face and the hands, or if I can just go, can I tell a joke? And can I use Stephen Wright material? If you don't know who Stephen Wright is, go look him up. He's very blue humor, and his jokes are delivered like this. He just goes, well, welcome. It's kind of like Mitch Hedberg. Mitch Hedberg at least laughed. And was like he was just high as fuck all the time, but Stephen Wright was like, and he would just his delivery was so fuck. One of my favorite. I'd put him in my top 30 comedians ever. Stephen Wright. Yep, go for it. Find it. Yeah, grade K or doctor. Hey, If you do enough ketamine, you can become a doctor. And if you know a doctor, they can get you ketamine. Boom. Who can do that? Just me. Just me. Don't worry, it's that quick. It's that quick. You deadpan humor. I look at. I do that sometimes, but it depends. If you're around me, it depends on your energy. What kind of humor I'm gonna give. Deadpan. Oh, it's kind of like deadpan and British humor. Very. What's up, Christopher? What are you doing? Does righteousness intent trump reckless ignorance? Question for a young man in the early 20s. Let me see if I can answer that all one. Does righteous indignation? No, ignorance. No, say indignation. No, reckless indignation is the word. Tell him not to use the word ignorance. By the way, Trump is not ignorant, if he exists. Okay. Ignorance is no. He dealt with ignorance of everyone believing that he's a fool. That dude's not a fool. But could you imagine? Let's try out something really spectacular for everyone. I want to help people with this, and here's how I'd like to help you. Could you imagine, like, if you run for office, and somebody said to you, like, "Hey, is there anything fucking dumb you've done in your life?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." That's very obvious for me. So I couldn't run for office, but wouldn't you vote for me? Despite the fact that I'm a foolish recluse of an individual. Now, if all of you had to go, hey, Trump's an asshole, and I'm even gonna say this, Joe Biden, despite all of his downfalls and shitbaggery, I don't disrespect the dude. Do I think that he should somebody should help him and give him a hug and just put him in an old folks home and then take Kamala Harris and just tell her to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up because she got nothing good to say? Yes, of course I do, because they both need a lot of help. Like, if I was a psychologist, if my PhD would be this, that there's not been a president in the United States that deserves to be there. And I guarantee you, find me some Native American folk that were here before the bullshit happened, and tell me about who became the king sorcerer of their realm, that was wearing like feathers in their cap, and they were on the you put that thing up beside there, and there was like, dude, that shit is looking good. Don't let these people fool you, man. These people need help. These people need help. The younger generation can only help the older generation, because the older generation has gone to the peak and is falling over. And then they act like, well, I've been around this. I've been around here. Just because you've been around just because you've been doing it for a long time doesn't mean you're good at making things better. Just because you can design a building, just because you're an architect doesn't mean you're architecting a good building. If I go talk to somebody who's an architect, you know what they'll tell me? This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. And they'd be like, they would try to understand why this just fell in my lap. You know? Andre 3000 in my lap, right? So they're not going to understand what this can do. They're going to design a building that is trash. It's garbage. Because they have no idea how the world works. They just know I can... Look, if you want to build up a teepee or... They could build anything you want. You could architect anything you want. You could be on the TV. You could talk for politics. You could talk for anything. Doesn't mean anything you say has any value or reason for the world. As we get back to Donald Trump, he's done a lot of good things to the world. He's an idiot, kind of. Would I like to hang out with him? Oh, fuck yes. Joe Biden, the only reason I want to hang out with him is because I want to like spoon feed him like applesauce. You know what I mean? Like, let's let's be very honest about things. I don't know. I think integrity and honesty is not something that people are very familiar with anymore. Inte- Integrity and honesty looks like something you've never seen on television. They say the revolution will not be televised. I disagree, because revolution just means go in a circle. The revolution is always televised. See, now we can get somewhere. The evolution is never televised, except for they tell you revolution won't be televised. Evolution is you came from a fish that turned into a monkey that after jumping out the water grew. That's all. That's all fucking horseshit. Where was the Let me ask you a question. Where was the horse while you were evolving from a fish to turn into a human? You went from a fish to a monkey to a human. What about the rest of the creatures? Why didn't they evolve? Try it again. You came from a fish to turn into getting feet, even though you see on land, you're going, how can I ever? And then you turn into the thing that then would turn into the subspecies of you, then turn to you now, and you're so advanced. And then we still can't figure out how the rest of the creatures were existing. How about the lions? How about the elephants? Tell me how elephants exist, and they have not changed. Tell me one thing. I need anyone to answer this fucking question, and I will stop talking forever. I don't think you want that, but tell me how an elephant evolved. Tell me how an elephant evolved. If you think you came from a monkey, then you are dumber than a fucking monkey. How does an elephant exist? What did it come from? God damn, that's gotta be tough for these motherfuckers, ain't it? Go ahead and type that in the computer. You can't figure it out. Go ahead and go data banks. The fuck out of here. You don't know how. I am an elephant. I identify as an elephant. I identify as an alpaca. I identify as a god on this realm. You gonna tell me I'm not a god, elephant, alpaca? And also as caring as, like, say, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Just saying. Why do they always tell you about how you evolved from nothing, but they don't tell you about any other creature evolving? They're like, this creature evolved from this creature, but I still see the other creature existing. I'm not a creature. I'm a creator. Dare I say I'm a human? Dare I say I'm a god? I'm a creator. Everybody else is created? I don't believe that either. I don't think anything out here. Okay, is the tree created? Tell me if you're so fucking smart. Tell me how a tree evolved. Get the fuck out of my room. Get the fuck out of life. Go ahead and go explode your asshole with a bunch of what do? You're gonna shove some Diet Pepsi and some what do they do when they want something to explode? They put Diet Pepsi and the Mentos. Shove that up your ass. Tell me how a tree evolved. Answer the question, I'll come back. I'm going to sit here and smoke some Mapacho and see if you can answer the question. How did a tree evolve? You hear everything just stop? Shut the fuck up before I speak again. Doesn't matter anymore, does it? Because you can't answer that question, can you? And we've reached the point of reaching infinity. Where the Earth evolved from. Just start with the question: the trees. Why trees grow? Stinky pants, dum. Oh, wait, what's going on down here? Here. I'm gonna give you guys a moment to consider your options. I'll give you the next 30,000 years. You'll never tell me how we developed from monkeys and trees developed from nothing. Oh, did you? Oh, shh. Don't tell anyone. What kind of dumb shit have I done here? Found a deck of cards though. Look at that. You know what's funny? You know what's funny about things? Is that remember earlier we were talking about a deck of cards and I said I'd pull one card out? And also I was looking for a lighter, but I found a different lighter. I found the deck of cards that I was looking for. We were talking about black and white. And if you didn't know about Ace of Spades, here. Let's go ahead and try out this for a second. And if I did, oh shit. Sorry about that. If you guys don't understand, my phone is sitting on my backpack over here. What's Yeah, I mean trees are alkali. Not necessarily. No, the acidic form and alkaline form exist together. I'm not into the alkaline bullshit. No. Go ahead and figure out what aged urine is. Here, look at watch. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see if I can do this. What are you looking for right now? Sorry, I'm just gonna shuffle through. Yeah, let's see what we got. Top of the deck. Oh, that's me. Ace of Spades. You see it? There you go. What was the card somebody was looking for earlier? Don't worry, I'm gonna start up in space. Because I'm a space cadet. You got to breathe in before you have to breathe out first. Watch. Breathe out. Breathe out. Let go of everything you have. Let go of all your tension in your body. Let go of tension in your like a lot of people don't realize this. You have tension here in your eyebrow ridge, in your nose, in your mouth, in your tongue, on your shoulders, and your knees, your elbows, and your spine, and your like your little toes down there. Just let go of that tension you have. And I'll find you a card with my left hand, which I cannot do. Which is not. I can't even find a card. But if I just drop these in my bag, let's just. I don't want to make a mess of things here. But let's see if I can. Can I use my right hand to do this? Only because I'm not playing. Like people always suggest that I'm fucking with the deck. I'm not. What was the card? Somebody say a card, and I'll pick it out of the deck. I'll pull it out of the deck. Look at. Here, look at. You can see the whole deck. Look at. I'll show you the whole deck. It's right there, and I'll even shuffle it. Tell me the card, and I'll pull it out. Because I question nothing, and never again question me on whether or not. And I'm not gonna do that thing where you're gonna. It's a 7 of fucking clubs or spades or I don't fucking know. Okay. And just to prove something, pick a card, and then pick a number, because then I'll pull it out off the top of the deck. Not the top of the deck. King of Hearts, Can give me a number. Give me a number. Yes. Here we go. Here you go. You ready for this? This is fun. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Do you want the card? One.